Hello, it's Rebecca and I've been shopping again, and I know I've got all of these books behind me that I haven't yet read, and still I buy more books. I know, I've got a problem. Perhaps I should see a counsellor or something. I have an addiction. I will admit, I started recording this video a little while ago, but didn't press record. It's far too early. What time is it? 8:49 in the morning. I shouldn't be doing it at this time. Anyway, my box is already opened. I wanted to show you me opening the box, but it's already opened and it wasn't recorded because I'm an idiot. So I do apologise. But I have bought another package from The Book People. Now, I will say before I start this video a couple of things. First of all, this video isn't sponsored for or paid for by The Book People. I'm doing this of my own accord because I like this company, I like how cheap the books are, and I just want to share with you what I've bought. Second of all, I am slightly disappointed with The Book People this time round. I put an order for these books in a good few weeks ago, probably maybe even a month ago, and my package didn't arrive. And so I checked my account and they'd cancelled my order without telling me. And upon further investigation, I found out the reason it was cancelled was because one set of books that I'd ordered were out of stock. Now, rather than informing me, they just cancelled it. And other companies that I've bought with, if one item is out of stock or they don't have it for whatever reason, they send me the rest of my order, apologise, and then send on the last piece when it gets into stock. Whereas these guys just cancelled my entire order, didn't tell me, and they could have just sent me what I'd originally ordered and then sent on the out of stock item once it came back into stock. So I was a little bit disappointed in that. However, I did reorder all the books that I wanted. So although that did disappoint me, it didn't turn me off this company, because if you've seen my last video, you will know that the books are stupidly cheap. Brand new books for pence. Well, not pence, but box sets of books that would normally cost £6.99 each, £7.99 each. Packs of 3 books for £4.99 or £5.99 or something stupid like that. It is so stupidly cheap that I can't really let one bad experience turn me off this company. So here's my huge box that unfortunately is already opened, but I did want to show you me opening it. Hopefully next time I'll remember and press the record button. Anyway, this box is pretty cool. On the sides, it's a really nice little quotes about books from books. That's all lovely. So when I opened it earlier and showed you, even though none of you were watching because I didn't press record, this is what it looks like inside. And I'm not very strong, and so it's very, very heavy, and it did take me a long while to cut it open. So perhaps it's a good thing I didn't record that, because you'd have been sitting there for ages quite bored. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, the whole box I think cost £30, and I will show you what I've got. And £30 for a huge box of books is pretty cheap, so I can't complain. So the first book that I was showing you before I realised I wasn't recording is Jubilee Lines. Is a collection of poetry from various authors compiled by Carol Ann Duffy, who is a poet that I studied either at GCSE or A-level. I can't remember. I think it might have been A-level. It's a very long time ago. I don't know. But she's put together a collection of British poetry throughout, you know, the last six decades. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. What else have I got in here? I have got great short stories by women chosen by Victoria Hislop. So 3 books. Oh, is that upside down? 3 books: Love, Loss and Life. All short stories. I really, really like short stories. And on the back here, I don't know if you can see, it shows that this collection should have cost £26.97. Now, bearing in mind my entire box cost me £30, just these 3 books cost nearly the, you know, original price of the box. So, and as you can see, they're all in plastic. They're all brand new. No second-hand ones here. What's this one? The Pocket Inquire Within, a guide to the niceties and necessities of Victorian domestic life. I just thought something like this was quite interesting when you see what people do, or people did in the Victorian times, and how life has changed, just the manners and the way people dress and everything. So I thought that one would be quite good. £12.99. Don't know how much that cost me, but it certainly wasn't £12.99. 10,000 Cupcakes. I love to bake, and I always want new ideas and new inspiration for baking. And this one's quite a cool one. It's like a little flip book, and you can flip and change your toppings, you can change your bases, and you can change your sprinkles, and it flips, and you can see various different bits and pieces, and it gives the recipes for each item. So different toppings and different cakes. What have we got here? We've got chocolate frosting on top of banana choc cupcakes. Sounds delicious. Green tea cupcakes. What else? Apricot cupcakes. Ooh, I've never made apricot cupcakes. So I'm looking forward to reading that one, actually. Well, not reading it, but flicking through and browsing and finding some new recipe ideas. This one I just spotted and thought how amazing it was. It's called The Novel Cure, and it's supposed to list every ailment or anything that you feel that is wrong with you, and some good bookish advice, what to read if you're feeling a little bit under the weather or if there's something wrong. It's called The A to Z of Literary Remedies. And I thought that would just be really interesting if you've got a cold, or if you've banged your foot, or if you've got a headache, what you should read to get you out of that slump. So I thought that was quite interesting. What else have I got here? Oh, Roald Dahl. I've got 2 collections of Roald Dahl short stories. I've probably got them up on my bookshelf already. I don't know. But Roald Dahl's short stories for adults are unbelievably haunting and frightening and strange. And if you read any of his children's books, just add another 1,000,000% of oddness and you've got his adult short stories. So a box there. Oh, £29.98 for these 2 books if you bought them at their original price. So these 2 books cost the entire of the box. You cannot complain at that at all. Another box set that I got, that I've noticed and other people have read and really enjoyed, is Alexander McCall Smith, the #1 Ladies Detective Agency. There's 5 books there. Should have cost £39.95 as a complete pack. £30 for the entire box. I know I keep saying it and it's probably really annoying, but you cannot complain at that. I've also got a set of QI books. I don't know if people in different countries have the programme QI or can watch it anywhere, but it's very funny. And you do actually learn quite a lot of things on there, things that you believed were true about anything, and they prove you wrong, and it's absolutely brilliant. So if you have a thirst for knowledge, it's a really good programme to watch. And so I thought I'd buy some books. So I've got Animal Ignorance, General Ignorance, the first book of General Ignorance and the second book of General Ignorance and Animal Ignorance. So looking forward to reading those, because they're the kind of books that you can just pick up, put down, and not have to read from beginning to end. And £26.97 for those books. Still can't believe it. And the last thing that I bought, it was a collection of 3 books that films have been based on. And I'm very much the kind of person that if I'm going to read a book that then became a film, I want to read it with its original book cover. I do not like books that have the film posters as book covers. That really, really annoys me, and I really struggle to find a book that has the original intended publisher's cover and not the film poster. However, this pack has the film covers as the poster. No, the film posters as the covers. So I'm not overly happy with that. But again, 3 books that should have cost £23.97. I think I must have paid about a £5 for. So I've got Philomena, The Lovely Bones and The Silver Linings Playbook. And that came in a little pack, but as you can see from the Philomena cover, it is the film poster, and the other 2 are the film posters. So I will have to take a deep breath before reading these, and perhaps just cover it with my hand so that I don't realise that I'm reading the film version or the film cover rather than the original cover, but I guess it's what's on the inside that matters, so I can't really get angry at that. But as you can see, I have, let me count up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 books for £30. How cheap is that? I can't maths, you know I can't maths, but that is unbelievably cheap. So all of those books for £30. Don't think you can complain at that at all. So I just need to find some more bookshelf space somewhere, and as you know me, I may not ever get around to reading these, but just look how beautifully lovely they are. So if you're interested in having a look at the book, people, I will put a little link down below in the description box to the website, but like I say, this isn't a paid for presentation, this is all me, and I will no doubt be buying some more things from them and not reading them, but I don't care because they're lovely, beautiful books and I just love having them. So I will see you soon and have a good day.